For you must remember, my friend, the line of history stretches far beyond.
Tina is still in Ixjack Beer, the Masagan. Glory be unto the Creator. Let Rastafari be praised. Hi and welcome. It's Ras Michael. It's another Sunday night after wall. And joining me tonight is Ras Mulgeta from, recently coming in from Jamaica. And, tonight we have a perspective on, the world at large and Rastafari in particular. And recently you was telling me about in Jamaica presently within the Rastafari movement. What thing them call
the trumpet call.
The trumpet call. Yeah. And who really giving out the trumpet call and what is the trumpet call?
Well, the trumpet call, as far as I did see when I was in Jamaica, is a movement of the Rastafarians of the different sect to come together. So the Rastaman Bonnie Wheeler put out the trumpet call for call all Rasta to come together and work together in a development in the Rastafarian movement. So far I think there are 5 trumpet call already. But it's a movement that I go down there and see the man them come together, try to bring the house them together and to unite Rasta as one.
And you said as a development, you said any programs involving out coming together so far, or can you mention Irie Lion or one of the trumpet call?
Yes, not the last one, the one before the last one. It was really a send off the Irie Lions. I'm going home to Ethiopia.
Okay.
See, that was part of it.
And so Irie has already left for Ethiopia?
Yes, Irie Lions left for Ethiopia.
Okay.
It's supposed to be on the land right now in Ethiopia.
Okay, because Irie Lions is a bridge, you can pass to Atlanta too.
Yeah, I'm travel from out of Jamaica, I represent the Bingy House now.
Yeah.
Especially from all the 80s.
Right.
From New York days, the music.
Right. Because that is news within New York first in contact in Irie.
Right.
And a lot of the Rastafari conferences them, and even, a lot of the Nayabingi celebration.
Yeah, the man prevalent at most of those things.
Yeah.
At the Millennium Council,
right.
That is part of the trumpet call. There is a Rastafarian Youth Council that I was very impressed with in their stance towards the growth and development of the Rastafarian movement. It was a proud moment for me to see the young youth them kind of take a stand in a development in the Rastafari movement.
Alright, and since we mentioned the youths them, we could talk a little bit about the youths them. Now, as far as you said that you see this presentation by the young youths them, now I want to know, right, a vibrant presentation, right, and a vibrant community. The youth them, besides for the presentation, or the Rastafari youths them. Them are the spark, and in Jamaica, present today.
Well, in my experience in Jamaica for right now, I hope that the youth them is the spark. You understand me? There's a lot of Rasta youth in Jamaica, and you really do need a spark for really bring the youth them together.
Right.
But the Millennium Council, the Youth Council out of the Millennium Council was what my experience, what I saw their presentation. And if all of the Rasta...
What was the present? If there was a synopsis.
For example, them was donating a certain amount of funds to the building of a house for Marshanti on the Bingy ground.
Okay, Marshanti. How is Marshanti?
Marshanti is alright,
Alright.
She was at the last Bingy.
Alright, so they use them build,
Yeah, them put the money together for build Marshanti a house. And them also did donate, I think it was a $20,000 to another family that got burned out of their house, a Rasta family. you know, and for see the youth, them really agitate and work, not just a talk, really do things together, and them have plans, and them plan is planning from, for example, them give you a plan of development, and them say them taking it from a seed to a manufacturing plant at the other end.
Okay.
So you can see the youth, them really think and work towards a good development. You know, so as a Rasta man, you know, the struggle for so much years, I'm proud to see it, and I really love to throw my strength behind it, you know, and give them a good support for it.
Alright, and the community supporting the youth then? I think the community supporting the youth then?
Well, so far the youth, them, what me say is them reaching out into the community. You understand me? And they are getting the community involved with what them doing. You understand me? Which was a neglect in a certain generation, a Rasta,
Right.
to reach out to the community.
Right. How the greater society in Jamaica at large, interrelationship with Rasta, how them relationship with Rastafari in Jamaica?
Rasta in Jamaica has always been Rasta in Jamaica. Nothing about change in that aspect there. But the Rasta participation in the infrastructure.
You have a voice?
The only real voice here down in Jamaica as Rasta is Rasmuta Baruka. It's the only strong voice me here down there, so I really defend Rastafari Haile Selassie first. You understand me? But when me say the Rasta them in Jamaica right now, it's a whole heap of them. You understand me? And it's the poverty when me come say Rasta in, and Rasta need to come out of that mindset that we find ourselves in, to elevate ourselves.
A lack of opportunity, and if you create opportunity.
Exactly. It's a mindset that set within that way.
Because let me ask you the question, right? And you know, in America recently with the election of President Obama, right? And we see that Obama talking about now taking this green approach, with an eco-friendly, environmental approach to save the, our ecosystems and all of that. And is there such a green approach in Jamaica? Because even with this green approach, right, I don't see Rastafari, the community in America, even seeing, that as an opportunity to really, since Rastafari said, and then we stand for the earth,
right?
And the preservation of the earth, and the maintenance and the maintenance, of its originality, rather than the pollution, right? And we see that Rastafari brethren and sisters in America, I don't see them really seeing this as an opportunity, as an economic opportunity for utilize things like solar energy and become like, set up a consortium or even a business where approach that. The brethren in Jamaica, them think on a level there.
And I can't say for sure that I see that amongst the Rasta community. You understand me? But I went to a science fair when I was there, and it is fascinating to see the young youth them with them invention going towards the greenness of the earth and going towards in that direction. There's a lot of young kids coming up, but my only drawback to it is that the future for those young children in the country, if we get the opportunity to advance themselves and advance them studies. You understand me? That is my fear for these children, because in Jamaica, say the children them are brilliant youth them, but the opportunity for them is not. Seeing all dear for them,
Right, because I remember maybe 15 years ago, you had an organization in New York, right? Rastafari organization, IRAS, that made an attempt to create like scholarships for young Rastafari children. The program like you hear often have those kind of programs in Jamaica, which concern members of the community then adopt a school or adopt the children and educational concerns in Jamaica and address it.
The Rastafarian movement.
Yeah, in the community.
No, not in the. I don't.